Good morning, guys. It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So, I just wanted to free-flowingly talk to you guys today about just life. As a lot of you guys may know, this past year has had some really crazy things happen. I never anticipated my 18-year-old son overdosing and passing away. I think as time goes by, it tends to be increasingly more difficult knowing that I'll never get to see him again, or say last words or anything to him. I moved, which probably some of us, including myself, never thought that that was going to come to fruition. I'm on a fast track for the first time in my life. I'm attempting to save money, and I'm almost, well, I got, actually yesterday, I'm a little over $500 saved for the first time in my life. I have goals to get a cabin and travel the world and build a better relationship with my other son, Elijah. And he has hopes and dreams to make his brother proud as well. We both do. I was talking to Elijah yesterday. I'm trying not to get choked up. This was not the focus of the video, by the way. Should I wear a hat? Is that weird? Do I look weird in a hat? I'm gonna wear a hat inside. I gave somebody hell for wearing a hat inside the other day. It's kind of weird. I was talking to Elijah yesterday, and I told him, it's crazy because out of the three of us, Boo was the man. Meaning, like, he had more heart, he had more kindness, he had really good values. Out of the three of us, he was kind of the best little dude. All around, just a very well put together person, and kind and loving and nurturing. And I told Elijah, if we could just strive to be a little bit more like Boo, then his passing wouldn't be in vain. We can continue his purpose. His passing definitely brought me and Elijah back together, and made me realize a lot of stuff about myself. But I think where I was originally wanting to go with this is, if you think about somebody that is 18 years old, and they literally never got a chance. This kid was the most humble kid you've ever met. He worked as a dishwasher and never wanted to do anything besides work as a dishwasher. it made me really proud that he did really hard work. And never complained. He used to come home. Been a really hard week. This was not what I was expecting. Where is my glasses? He used to come home every day, you know, soaked. His shoes were trashed. Work doubles. Kid work doubles of like physical labor. 16 hours, dude. This kid at like 16, 17 paid for his own braces. I'm almost 40 years old and I still haven't paid mine off. He paid his off in 3 months. Three months. He paid for his own trip to Maui and even helped me out with some of it. I tried so hard to teach Boo responsibility, humility, how to stay humble, how to be kind. He always had something against people that were rich. And I always told him, like, some people don't really, you know, pick their life. Some people get lucky. Some people are born into it. Some people work hard. You don't know. You know, you don't know what's what. And he always had something against people. And it's funny because we lived in a trailer with my mom, and right across the street there was these homes. I don't know how much they were, 200,000-300,000. Nothing crazy. But he was always look at those and be like, stupid rich people. Not stupid rich people, but he had that kind of crappy mindset towards them. And I don't doubt for a day that he was one of those persons in the making because he was such a hard worker. The last time I talked to him, he had been going through some stuff and quit his job, and he said he was going to go back and he was going to talk to him. And I was excited because I knew he needed it. Lately, I've started working 7 days a week. I got a second job at Walmart. I'm going to put all that money towards debt. At least most of it. Working on saving 10%. Learning from Boo. I was really good at teaching him how to do it, and he did it. And I didn't. One of the things that we have to remember is something else I told Elijah yesterday is I'm 39 years old. Boo was 18. He was a great little dude and still is. I see people every day, especially now that I'm at Walmart. It's not as prevalent when you're at the gym. A lot of people there are like, obviously they're their own businesses, so they're doing what they want to do. So they don't really complain. So it's a different type of atmosphere, which is good. But at places outside there, and on the internet, people are bitching and moaning and complaining about their jobs, about their bills, about all kinds of things, not being able to afford to travel or have a day off or have more time off, or their kids are pissing them off. I would do anything to have Boo right here pissing me off. And I know he would do the same. Boo always told my mom, if anybody ever hurts my dad or my brother, I'll kill him. That's what he said. And I always used to tell my mom, don't tell me that shit. I don't want to hear about Boo hurting people or anything. She He always say it's just his way of expressing that he loves you. And when you're bitching about your shitty fucking life, think if I had Boo back right now, we would be homeless forever and happy. We could work 20 hours a day. And it would be good. Basically, what I was trying to say today is you might think your fucking life sucks. And it might. I don't fucking know. I don't know your life. You might be in a fucked up relationship. You might be getting your ass beat. You might have a shitty fucking job. You might have a shitty drug addiction. You might be going through shit that's unspeakable for anybody. And there's nothing about any of that that's okay. But I know that you can change it. And you're the only one that can. If you're old enough to, watch this video and comprehend, what's being said, then you could probably get your ass up and get out of the situation that you're in. If your fucking job sucks, find a new one. If you want to travel the fucking world, do it. You get one chance. And today could be your last day. Today could be my last day. Knock on wood. I don't want that. But you have to think. People like Boo, a great little dude. I'm not saying he's the best person in the world. He's the best person in the world to me. Him and his brother matter most to me in this life. And my mom. But there are similar people that you have in your life that you feel the same way. If their lives can be cut short at 18 years old, and you're 40 or 50 or 30 or 25 years old and you're bitching about how shitty your fucking life is, now this is not meant to make you feel bad, but why don't you make your life a little more purposeful? I'm not holier than thou. I'm not saying that I'm making the most of my life necessarily, but I'm trying. And I know my saying that I always tell everybody, trying's a fucking lie. Just do it. Well, I am. And I think I'm on my third week of 7 days a week, and I'm tired. And it's emotionally and physically, mentally draining to work around the clock. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm meal prepping for the day. I fell asleep at 3 p.m. yesterday. It's tough. And I have one income, meaning just me. I'm the only income earner. It's not like I have a wife that we can chase this dream together right now. I don't know what the future holds, and I may have that opportunity later, but as of right now, it's me. And with those goals and dreams in mind, I finally put myself a date by I believe it's 7/23/2020 is the 3-year mark. So 2023, I'm pushing to have a cabin. I'm giving myself 9 months to be able to pay off all my debt, at least credit card debt. And then if I have to move forward with other stuff, I will. At that point, I'm going to save everything that I put towards everything that I make at that second job towards saving it for a cabin. And I'm not imagining, and I want you to remember to not imagine that the cabin to me doesn't resemble happiness, or I don't think like all my worries are going to go away when I get a cabin. It's not about that. It's more about self-accomplishment. I've said for many years I want a castle or a cabin, and people have laughed in my face. One was recently, and it was like a very witchy laugh. I won't forget it. And I'm going to send the person a postcard. And that, I think, is what fueled me to write a date down. I have something to prove to 3 people. Myself, Boo, Isaiah, and Elijah. Tell me somebody's not knocking at my door. And I would like to leave it for my son. My mom intends to leave her home to me. And I think it would be nice to get away sometimes. I'm not a person that's probably expected to be able to excel. I'm not saying that in like my own self-demeaning way. I'm saying pretty much from the get-go, I was troubled. 6th grade, straight into like alternative school. Tried to bounce back and forth, kept going, getting shoved back to alternative schools. Started taking ADHD meds at like 3 years old. All the way up until been on and off medication. Now I'm bipolar. I'm not making it as an excuse. I'm using it as a tool. I have extra energy. I'm working out many days out of the week. I'm strength training. I'm working 32 hours at Walmart. I'm working the other 3 days, full days, from 5 in the morning till 8 or 9 at night, with a little break in between. If you get home and you're sitting there bitching about your shitty fucking life, and you slap your ass on the couch and you flip on the fucking TV and throw a bag of Cheetos in your fucking hand, then you're getting exactly what you deserve. You deserve a shitty fucking life. And you should probably stop bitching about it, because you're not doing shit about it. I told Elijah yesterday I don't want to hit 50 years old and be like, damn, I didn't do shit. More importantly, I don't want him to hit 50 years old and think, damn, I didn't do shit. From age 14 till now, 2 years ago, he was an addict, and it increasingly got worse. It got to the point where I had to kick him out, and he was bringing people to the house that were dangerous, and it wasn't safe for him, it wasn't safe for me, it wasn't safe for his brother or my mom. And he told me yesterday, I'm just sick of wasting my time, wasting my life. I'm gonna prove it to Boo. And I think if you don't have kids or you don't have family or anything, a lot of the times it's really difficult to find purpose. But if you can't do it for you, do it for Boo. There's a lot of people that play the victim out there. A lot of us have been through some really difficult shit. I've heard so many jacked up stories, that things that people shouldn't even have to experience in this life, and they do. And I see two coins, either side of the coin. With some people, they say, poor me, poor me, poor me, I can't get this, I can't do this, I can't do that. And then you get the other side of people. Hopefully, I think I'm on the other side. When you're faced with challenges, you try to rise and use them as fuel and as purpose to be able to fight back. And I urge you to be the one that tries to fight back. This life will fuck you up, man. It's ridiculous how difficult it can be sometimes. But it's also just as difficult to realize that sometimes it's okay to be sad. It's okay to take a break. Yeah, I'm an extreme person and stuff like that. Not everybody has to work 2 jobs. If you have a good paying job, good. Just control your finances, go to the gym, work out, eat right. Realize that if today is not your last day, you could live for another 50 years. And you want to do that in the best possible way. Somebody a few months back said, I'm ignoring my grief. That's not true. Right by my bedside, I have a picture of Boo, and then I have a little memorial right next to him. Usually every morning, if I can handle it, I tell him good morning and I talk to him. I'm not ignoring anything, I just don't usually discuss it. Other than the fact that maybe if it comes up in conversation, I say, what happened to him or whatever, but this week has been really hard. I watched a video of me at Fossil Creek, and I heard his voice, and that is one thing I've been dreading, is hearing Boo's voice, and I heard it, and I was at work on break, and I just started pouring tears in the break room. And then like my whole shift, I was crying. Kept having to go to the bathroom every time because I couldn't control it. A lot of people will say, well, you're working yourself too hard because you're trying to stay busy. That's not true. I have no problem thinking about my son and being properly sad about it. Meaning, like, not depressed, but understanding the sadness. After Boo passed, I understood how life is so fragile and that our time is ticking. And if I am to make him proud, his brother proud, myself proud, then I think it's important that I got started. And that's why I have my place. And that's why I'm working on the next step. And just trying to do my best every single day. It's gotten to the point now I don't have time to read. And I'm trying to fit it in. I just ordered a new book and I get a little bit here and there. But I'm proud of myself because I have gotten to the point where I don't have time to do things. In a positive way. I still educate myself. I do learning through video and stuff. But I think the biggest thing that we have to remember when we go into each and every single day is if we're unhappy with our circumstances, then we have to take immediate corrective action to be able to change it. I don't know about reincarnation or if it even exists. You guys know I'm not a religious person, and I don't care to read comments about religion. Not against it, I just don't like it pushed on me. Everybody can believe what they want to believe, and that's okay. But I know if you don't take corrective action, you may or may not get another chance. I don't know if Boo's gonna come back. Hopefully he comes back as a dog and he can be my best friend in my cabin. That'd be amazing. If your life sucks, it's up to you to change it. If you're working 9 to 5 and you hate it, fix it. I know this is like a rambling video, but it just felt like some people out there that might watch this probably need to get their fucking shit together and stop bitching about their shitty life and change something. You guys have a beautiful day. Be stronger than your excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. Drink your damn water. Stay on track. Hashtag Team Boo. And keep up the great work. And remember, things don't have to happen all at once, but immediately at once you have to make something happen.